Hey guys, it's Sans back with another video, and today we're playing a bit of Overwatch, but we're going to be going over one tip for every hero in Overwatch. We're going to start off at Genji because, you may look at the time that this is done and like, Moira's out, Doomfist is out, Orissa's out, Sombra's out, Ana's out. Why would I be playing with this good graphics if Ana was out? But whatever. What I'm trying to say is, I'll do the added heroes later. So, let's start off with Genji. I'm also gonna do, at the end of, near the end of this video, I'll do this, a little glitches part, just reminding you, yet again, of how to do some little glitches. So as you see here, don't just charge in, pick off damage, and when you know that enemy is shooting, that's when to just dive on them. And when you have Swift Strike, you know you can get out of there. So what you should do, shurikens, he's a bit like his brother, but the thing is, you don't have to hit all these shots. Now the training bots aren't really the best example here, because their damage is so weak. Don't just, your ultimate charges pretty quickly. If you're in a zone like this where you can get ult charge super quickly, the very weak people, use it to short dash and then go into a few slices. This can make the enemy alert straight away and be on their toes. Maybe wasting that flashbang, throwing it in front of them, still flashing you, but they don't know where you are. This is a good way to just surprise your enemies and yeah. Next we're gonna go on to McCree. And McCree, my second favourite character in the game. Now, as an obvious thing is, try and get those headshots, try and get them bang bang, bang bang. And try and get the 2 headshots right there. Right, so switch to Genji, and then switch to Kree. You need to turn around, bang, 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 like that. You need to be able to do this with headshots. And this is a good way to practice movement. Scroll side to side, and just pick off damage. Headshots. And if you're a body shot type person, just to get get your enemy to, I don't know, why would you hit body shots over headshots? No clue. But if you just want to get that tiny bit, I don't even think you get more ult charge out of this. You get 1% of ult per shot, something like that. I'm not doing my how effective is each piece of shot this video. I'm going to do that in a different video. Anyway, McCree, we're going on to Pharah. Now, Pharah, don't just always aim at your immediate target. Try and burst damage, that's why she has Splash. Not only so you can hit that bloody Tracer, but look, don't just concussive blast to get that one enemy off the roof. If you need to get the places faster, as you can see this training bot's coming over here, surprise your enemies and flank them like that. It's always a good idea not just to use concussive blast, but to use 40 of your health, just to get a higher. If you were to do concussive blast instead of your actual thing, you'll go much higher than you would normally. It just blasts you further. But this one blasts you higher. So shoot with the rockets if you want to go up. If you want to move to the side, use your concussive blast to make you move faster. Next, we're going to go on to Reaper. And, well, Reaper's an interesting one, and this isn't really this is not a thing that will always happen, but we've all seen them cheesy montages where, you got that pro player, they've got, the best skin ever, and they're just going in with the Death Blossom, all, and then, get a 6-man, we've all seen them, but we've all seen those montages where the people just get wrecked by an Ana sleep dart, or a McCree flash, or a hog hook. We've all seen it before if we've ever watched a daily moment thing. But what they don't do, right, is make it unpredictable. Like, make it look like you're gonna death boss him. Wraith out of there. You've baited the the sleep dart out, right? So now all you need to do is use your ult. Just use it. Use that thing. But before you use your ult, right, if you're close, nice and close to about 10 meters like this, try to get a shot in, then ult. You'll be able to kill them much faster than start moving on to the next character much faster. Anyway, for the next hero tip, do you know what? Somebody's just joined, so I'll... hello, viewer. If you would like to just see, like, anything, can you... If you want, you can just, like, go to the front of the live stream. Oh, and could you comment, what your favourite hero in Overwatch is? Curious. I just want to... Everyone in the comments of this video, at the end, comment what your favourite... Yeah, Overwatch character is. Oh my god, he's actually left. Everybody leaves when they join. Crying in my skin. Oh, wait a second, guys. Okay. Next is Soldier. And what I advise is, like, it's a pretty simple one. I know everybody says this, but this is what you should be doing in a 1v1 like this, is it? No. You should be spread shotting then. Spread shotting here. You'll hit most of your shots anyway. Pretty much a lot of your shots. But if you're at a distance like this, don't hold down the button. No, sorry, wrong distance. If you're like 30 meters away from your target, as a lot of soldiers do. Why? I don't get that, but okay. Like, they're just picking off a little bit of damage from here. They think they can do stuff, then waste a helix rocket. We've all seen the montages. But they just absolutely get it. I'm talking about montages way too much. But some people do this. Really? Some people, I can't believe they do this. This is a thing that you shouldn't really do. Really? Some people, I can't believe they do this. Do this? This is a thing that you shouldn't really do. Do that. Just perfect. Absolutely the best. Some people, I can't believe they do this. The hell? Do that. Just I'm just wasting some of my video. Absolutely the best. Okay. But some people, right, actually do this. That's good, as long as you can press the trigger without making it, like, without making it spread too much. You're pretty good as Soldier. Right? Actually do this. That's good, as long as you can press the trigger without making it. That's good. Without making it spread too much. You're pretty good as Soldier. Right? So as Tracer, I see a lot of people just blinking in, going with the 3 headshot, like the full clip unload. You don't need a full clip to kill them with headshots. I'm just saying you can use body shots. But what my point is exactly, it's the triple blink. Like, you can just, don't throw pulse bombs like that. Bad idea. You just wasted a lot of your ultimate charge, even though you can charge it fairly quick. Is your bullets, like, you know, look at how fast that, like, that's probably the fastest unloading clip in this game. So don't do that. Try and use it on targets that have like barriers, stuff like that. Something that you can do massive damage to, or you can finish off. Like, don't just do it for the finish, like for the fact of finishing off. Anyways, Bastion. What I find a lot of people do is underutilize like this thing. That's like 1 second or something. That was like not even more than a second. That was just more than a second. So I find that they underutilize this ability, like that main ability. From here, you're not going to melt them as fast as you would with your headshot in this, and you get to move and heal. I mean, you get to heal in the other mode, taking less damage, but you can heal, you can move. Like, Bastion is a fun character. We all know he's fun to play, but when you're against a Bastion, it's never fun. So I just want to get hurt a bit by these guys. Come on, this bomb. You can never kill that Bastion. Let me just, you know, get a bit of damage done. Just gonna whack him in the face. Come on. Still just waiting. Oh, come on. A bit more. There. That's good enough. Now, with your tank, between charges, you can just heal, and that's the same rate. And that's pretty useful. Yeah, you'll deplete the full meter, pretty much, but that's still really useful. Yeah, especially when you're in, like, little duels with Hanzo. Speaking of the devil, Hanzo, the next hero. I feel not enough people use this little the ability everyone hates. Clearly, the character that nobody likes playing against or with. People like him that play him, probably Hanzo mains. I'm a Hanzo main myself, but I don't play him very much in comp because I'm still. Like, I don't get this, but I'm off on a tangent already. I find people are just, like, focusing on headshots and just miss instead of getting that headshot. Even if you get a body shot, focus on body shots if you can't get headshots. Obvious. But I see people just scattering on the floor, because people see, like, those compilations where they just, you know, scatter the kill with the scatter just on the floor. So people obviously think it's better just using, well, yeah, scatter on the floor. And some people do this. So as Hanzo, my advice is use your scatter like this. So you would just pick out the closest person to you to be able to, like, you need to be able to shoot, duck into cover, shoot, duck into cover. Like, scatter's not meant to kill, it's meant to weaken for a quick finish off. So, underutilization of the scatter. Next hero is Junkrat. I'm sure some people hate Junkrat. So, a lot of Junkrats do this, spamming the nades, but they're like just spamming on the bridges and stuff like that. They're not even like, so what I would say is pretend to dive up, back out, throw a nade there and get them. So I'll show you some footage of that right in a sec, but so yeah, I'm just waiting for my nades to they're not nades at all. Concussion mines, whatever. And there's my rank, there's my level if you want to know. You'll jump up, jump there, and just throw one off to finish him off, or you'll press just one nade. So clearly I got screwed over by the practice range. I'll go back in straight away. Yeah, and then, so there's your little junk rat. Try and just use, like, the concussion mine, not just to kill, but for momentum in the battle. What I find people doing as me is, like, right, quick, I'll just go to, I did that wrong then, sorry. There's a little clip. Is like doing this. That's bad. Don't do that. Do this. No, don't do that. Sorry. Did it wrong again. Like, I'm not a May player myself, but even I know I do these tiny little mistakes that I shouldn't really be doing. And even if it doesn't mean you get a headshot, just freeze them and absolutely annoy them. I just failed again. Do you know what? I might as well take the victory. Like, May, from this distance, if you can't find somebody, melee. Just don't even waste your ammo. And try and throw them, try and throw your ult predictably. I mean, unpredictably. Can't get my words out. And you don't freeze your enemy completely. Do this. Like, just kind of like slow them down enough for you to get that kill, because you'll waste a bit of ammo and the person will probably have got an ability that, well, I don't know, that could have, you know, stopped that little freeze effect. But then, so while this, like, that just gives you a little bit of time to shove another icicle in this goal. It's like, because that icicle in the head, oh my god, it does so much damage. It can kill a Reinhardt in like 2-3 shots maybe. I'm not going to check that out today because, yeah, that's only headshots. Next is Torbjorn, and how many times do I see people doing this? And how many people do you see doing this? That's bad. All of that is bad. And then they go in with the hammer to do that. Oh, I killed you with that hammer stuff. It's not working. Then they rebuild it in a better place. And then start rebuilding the turret. And then do it from this place. Don't do that. You know what? You know you have a rivet. Did you know that you have this thing called a rivet gun? It's got one of the highest damage potentials in this game. And they don't even, like, shotgun from, like, here. They just shoot. Yes, it shoots faster, but this does a lot more damage in a certain amount of time. Yeah? In that certain amount of time. So, I also see people not doing this. Throw your armor in the air so the person can't just pick it up when they don't need it. If you've got one of them players that just, like, you know, take one piece of armor damage and then, you know, use the thing again. Right, if you really need help with your turret, body block it and then start shooting after that. Give yourself some armor and give yourself some space. Body block this, then build it up so it'll Shrek them. You see, I picked that up by accident. I wouldn't have picked that. Then it's gonna start killing. Your turret isn't your main source of damage. Your rivet gun is. For a lot of people though, it is their main source of damage. Use your rivet gun, people. This is a scrap generator, not some tool for destroying. And between that build rate, shoot between the build rate while that's how it's building up. And the people go in with the hammer. Yeah, if you're up in the face, the hammer's a lot better. But if you're anywhere near a few meters away, you might as well just be throwing pickles at them. Next up is Widow, and I see a lot of people doing this that can't aim. This angers me as a Widow player myself, not the best. Like, I'm not some like montage Widow that does like the best play of the games. And I also see some people doing this, which does less damage than the first thing, unless you're like this, like 40 players, like if you're just doing this, what are you doing? You're doing no damage, pretty much. You might as well be SMGing them. Faster kill rate. Right there. Oh, and do you know what I don't see people doing enough? SMGing like the tiniest bit of bullet into them when they've killed. I mean, when they've pretty much killed people. And I see people with the accuracy like this. Turn your sensitivity down, dude, and actually get your aiming straight. Okay, let's just say you can't aim. Why are you playing Widow? Enough said. Diva. This one's an interesting one. People think Baby Diva does more damage, but now with her micro missiles, Diva does a lot more damage. From this range, Diva's probably better. Baby. What I meant by like I'm watching myself back on the stream, that sounded stupid right there. What I meant to say, Baby Diva does not do as much damage now from like a medium range. As Big Diva. Because of that micro missile ability. It charges a lot faster, by the way, like than just shooting at the head with this. And if you get stuck in a situation like this, try and step side to side, and I just. Anyway, on to my least favorite time of the week. Let me restart that. Anyway. Your shield. This thing is like the most important thing of your toolkit because you are not tanky. Sure, without your armor, you would just have 400 health if you had Fortify on. You have like 800 health when you have Fortify. Okay, you may be tanky, but you're slow. People will focus you. You're like a mini Bastion, but people focus you more than a normal Bastion. So do you know what? Why do people focus Orisa players? Or Cyrus? Anyway, on with the tip. People just put that down. They don't like step in and out of your shield. Stop firing. Out. Stop firing. In and out of your shield whenever you see an enemy start shooting at you. Don't just protect your supercharger. It only gives you a damage buff. It's not going to keep you alive, is it? Unless you got that Reinhardt Bastion Mercy combo. Then you might as well just be kicking dirt in their face. What will keep you alive is your shield. On with the next one. Damn it, controller. Reinhardt. One of my second favorite tank. I see people pinning and then fire striking in the middle of the battle, right up in the character's face. That fire strike could have been going towards another swing, which would have got 50 extra damage than just a fire strike. Not only would it have done that, but it probably could have given you a third one, giving you extra damage. I don't see anybody doing this. Fire striking both of your enemies. Sure, it takes a tiny bit of timing. Not that not many people in this world have. And I see people fail fire striking. So try and time your fire strikes if you know there's a character around the corner. What I don't see the people playing the new Roadhog is just doing this. This is kind of what you should be doing at the start. Picking a bit of ult charge. Swinging with the hook. If you miss, well, they're going to gun you down. But you know what you have? You know that thing that was given to you, knowing that your mercy won't be able to out-heal the damage that those enemies kill you with. You know that soldier with that bloody helix rocket gets rid of a 60 of your health. Okay. It's the hook, and take a breather. Take a breather, one of the most tankiest, making Roadhog, like by far the tankiest character in this game. Baby D.Va won't even, Baby D.Va and normal D.Va won't even be able to take the cake for this. Roadhog! Yeah? So, Osiris has like shields, armor. Bloody hell. I can't even know, I don't even know the difference anymore. So, yeah, Orisa can have 800, as Roadhog can have 900. More than that, because he has the 50% reduction if he's under fire. Orisa can't take CC, right, when she's fortifying. But then, the Roadhog can line up a lot more headshots, meaning it's like the most devastating, like the best ultimate for damage in the game. Roadhog can pump out more damage more damage than he can ever take in. But he can take in a lot of health, so that's a lot. So, my tip is, if you miss your hook, try and just peak damage. As Winston, I failed that. Try and zap and then punch someone. And in between, don't just punch one guy, punch the other. No. If you're facing one person, you should do the punch lightning trick. If you're doing this, that's better damage. That's better than reloading, because I would have killed them faster. Yeah, you can flick, do a little bit of damage, punch in, step out of your barrier. It's as simple as that. And when you land on someone, punch them. You get an extra burst of 30 instead of starting to shock your cannon, which takes a little second to reload. And that amount of time, oh, that's a lot in Overwatch. So try and land on people and just do that. Zarya, my only tip is, like, peek out, peek in, peek out, peek in. Yeah, sounds really bad, but this does more damage than just sitting there and doing no damage with 0 charge. With literally your left trigger taking up more ammo, doing less damage. Like, even 10 charge isn't enough to get you over that limit of how powerful your weapon is. And if you're just about to kill a target, melee them. Any character this goes for. That's a general tip. Only left trigger when you're up close range. Well, when you're in close range, only melee. Only left trigger. Because then it hits both of them and does damage to both of them at the same time. You know what that does? Charge your ult faster. Next character is Anna. No, damn it, wrong character. Lucio. I picked Orisa by... Oh my god, I picked Orisa by accident, Jesus. I'm just picking... Do you know what, Orisa, I'm not even gonna, like... Oh god. Anyway, Lucio, I see people just doing this all the time, like, going around DPS godding. I'm putting it up on one person with the use of it. This person had, like, 1 bar of health off. This person had, like, 7. You don't amp it up for that one person. That other person would be healed by the time you've just stepped there for 1 second. And the other person, deal with the enemy first, then start healing even more. Yeah? So, do you know what? This is only the part 1, so I'm going to stop this one for now. And, do you know what? See you. Bye for now.